Suckiful day, suckiful. It's a suckiful day, beautiful day in Japanese. Lookiful, looky. It's a great day. Now, there are many aspects of God. You have tales, a lot of tales, right? Imaginary stories to create an atmosphere in our mind. Mind control. Well, there's no deliberate emphasis. I just want to pick on any specific or religious group. Makes no sense. We're born to do what we got to do. We got to live and move, eat, drink. After a while, we died. For instance, then, no, every day we died. Every night we died. No, sleep is one of the manifestations of death. So when we sleep, we rest because our subconscious have so much to do, our mind and body thinking the way we feel and concentrate, that we have to go to sleep at night. No, the reason why we have to go to sleep because our subconscious can, do the job of a subconscious, can, go, our spirit can, go out of our body, because of how we were created, and before we wake, it come back into our body. Now, every magician, every person that is gifted with spiritual gift generally will not be the same. They will not use the same method to divinate. They will not use the same method to read. All is different. But at the end of the day, when somebody is running a contest thing, oh, me better than you, and you're better than me, that's no. That's not the way to go at it. That's not a good spirit. You see what I'm saying? When man start to boast, oh, me are the best, and me better than you. No. Every grain of sand have them place in a mixture. Every grain of sand, every grain of stone, every rainfall, every nail, where the hammer nail have them purpose in putting the building together. You see what I'm saying? The crystal ball have a purpose. The egg also have a purpose. The effigy have a purpose. It can guard you. It can heal you. When you're sick, you see what I'm saying? If you are sick, a person is sick in the hospital, you get your psalms, different kind of candles that compatible with the sickness. Your red candle, your white candle, and so on. Then you would put the effigy to sleep. Put the effigy down. No, immortalize the effigy. Immortalize the effigy. And let the effigy be in accordance with the sick person. Then you would open, if there is a broken foot, you would put the antibiotic in the effigy or the medicine in the effigy. If it's a head problem, you would put the herbs in the effigy to heal the effigy if the hand is broken. And this is like a double for the person. You see what I'm saying? And you can read your psalms over the effigy, rub down your effigy with ointment, and this will apply healing to the natural body. This will apply healing to the natural body. This can guard you from destruction. All right. Now, if a child is teething, You can get an egg and write the name of the child on an egg to ease the pain and so on. Then you could put the egg on a shelf and this would stop the pain. This would stop the pain and the sickness that goes with the teething of the child. Every single grain of sand have them purpose in the mix. Now, some people can use this and divinate. Some people, they use a tarot card. Tarot. And they can be very precise. Yes, it can work. It can work. So everybody, you see what I'm saying? Have everything of a place in the mix. Now, Solomon calling and Solomon's story and the story of Yeshua. These African guys were melanin, black people. They all were magicians. But the Bible didn't tell you that, because the Bible is like a former kindergarten kind of, history. The Bible is a kindergarten kind of history. The Bible is like a novel, quote unquote novel of things that they put in it and how it was portrayed and interpolate, remix to get our mind into an imaginary mood. Wonderful piece of novel with some good quotes and some good things inside of it too. So the Bible doesn't really give you the plain nitty-gritty and the logical story and answer of the different gods and people, or the hypothesis of who created the Bible will tell you that, hey, these are a man of God. Notice, Dick is a man of God. Tom is a man of God. Solomon is a man of God. You see what I'm saying? No. Solomon. This is the seal of Solomon. The seal. No. He was a grand master in the lodge in Palestine. There was a lodge in a Solomon temple in Palestine. He was a magi, a magician. Just like how Jesus Christ, he came back at the age of 33. He was a 33-degree Mason. You see what I'm saying? A different calling. He, for some reason, was sent to Tibet, where the Dalai Lama was, where the monk are in Tibet, where they train and fight the Kung Fu and learn the mysteries. Then he went again to another mystery school. Then he came back to a third mystery school in ancient Egypt. His name was Yeshua. That's what I'm saying? No. Moses again. Moses again was another black African who he was grown as a baby into the Pharaoh's house. The son of a king. Moses learn and know the 42 admonition of my heart. The 42 commandments. Moses, when he was growing, he was unpicked and chosen by the Egyptian priests, and he taught the Egyptian mystery. He went to the Egyptian mystery school And Moses also was a 33-degree, a magician and a obeah man, according to where the king, where the European them call them. You see what I'm saying? Now, imagine, for some reason, Moses had to break away. You know when you have children in the house, and for some reason them feel like say them grow big, and if you are a Republican and that child choose to become a Democrat, or if you are a pastor and your children choose to become a Rastafarian, it comes a time when a child, according to some influence, have to go their way, have to make their decision. So Moses made his decision. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what he did want to prove, what called him. I never, anyway, God in heaven called him, might be it was just a voice. But the Pope, in his hypothesis by creating the Bible that the so-called church called the Word of God, said one God said, the major God said. Well, you know, everybody have them believe, but me know me believe, and everybody, you know, believe what they want to believe, you know. So look here now, he led some people out of Egypt who believe in a breaking of religion, a breaking away from religion, breaking from the Egyptian mystery, but he had power with him. Yes, Moses had some power because, you know, the Egyptian, when Pharaoh sent for the magician, those magicians were some of the best, better than the ones in Egypt. According to some of the story that I read and I understand, the magicians that they sent for was better than the ones in Egypt. But yet still, Moses' rod eat up the other magician rod at the time. I mean, for some reason. And not because no God. No, because no God mighty. No, go so. You see what I'm saying? No, go so. This is just the Pope hypothesis. The story the Pope write, forget black people, jiggy and control black people mind. You know? Them kind of thing there. Now, here in the world today, we are called for different purpose, different reason. Now, in one of the Lawrence's book, when I usually do some reading on the Lawrence book back in, 2, 3, 4, he said, and not only he, but he said, there is a time when every person is born. There is a spirit appointed to every man. And that spirit is going to be with you for the rest of your life. So is that little spirit, it will guide you and harness you into the right direction. But you got to know the voice inside of you. For instance, then, all right, when I'm at work, my boss give me a job. My boss said, all right, go and buy some cement. And me go at the job first, analyze the work, and say, all right, you're going to need 15 bags of cement. All right. The spirit said, no. The little voice said, do not buy 15, buy 17. Sometimes I disobey the little voice. Sometimes I don't listen to the still voice inside of me. But you know what happened? When the 15 done, I never buy the 17. I have to go back again and buy the 2 more bags of cement. Because the boss say, if you do the job and finish the job, but me disobey the voice. Alright. The other day I was pulling out something from a bike. A bike hub. And there was a spring inside of it. And something said, when you pull in that spring, turn your face, or put a piece of cloth over it, and I didn't. I didn't do it. The voice told me to do that. I disobeyed. The spring fly right out, bam, and go right over my eye. I never lick me in my eye, but it licked me right around the eye. And I said, damn, the little voice was telling me what to do. The little voice was telling me what to do. Sometimes I'm driving. And when I'm driving, the little voice said, hey, slow down. Easy squeeze makes no riot. Just slow down, just build, build and just, Sometimes I speed I disobey the voice. And you know what? Sometimes it causes chaos, mayhem, bad result, traffic ticket. You see what I'm saying? Accident because me not hear the little voice and what the little voice I say. No. You have vibes, energy, and a lot of things. On the road. Sometimes you take the plane. The child to school. The atmosphere I want to create now, what I want you to get is that, look here. Sometimes we have to be prepared for what is ahead. We have to be a step. We have to be a step ahead of what is going on. A step of the forces. A step of energy. A step of bad vibes. You see what I'm saying? You got to be ahead, few steps away from these things. Alright, for instance now, you're going to town to buy something. The area is not good. You see what I'm saying? Alright. We know that there are negative and spiritual forces around. We are not iron. We are not Superman, but deep down inside, you can speak by word, sound, power, and harness and command a protection upon your journey. You can read Psalms, have a ceremony around your clothes that you wear. You see what I'm saying? You can bind forces of darkness. You can even guard yourself. You can guard yourself. You have the power to do so. All right. Now, a lot of people don't know things, but there are many ways to guard yourself. Many ways. All right. Now, if you do go to the town or anywhere over the world and coming back, you have germs. People sit down all about. Business place, you go for pay a bill. Energy. Atmosphere. Vibes. Aura. Sometimes the hot sun. Sometimes energy leave from where you are and energy is on you that it still have to come in you because energy follow flesh. Different waves and degrees and types of energy follow you come back home. No, you have to be in control of yourself. Sometimes you comes in and the wife or the woman or the children snaps, cause problem. All right, first, when you come in, you have to realize that you must always have to have the right mental attitude with the right positive action. Now, when you come in, first and foremost, take off your clothes. Don't come in on the house with the clothes. Do not come in on your house with the clothes all the time that you wear out there. The courthouse, the hospital. You must, if you carry it in the house, wrap it up, put it into a bag or a basket. Now, the influence and the energy with the outside, it will come on your house. It will come things spelled out upon people will rub off on you. Where if you are not strong, it can come back in your house and destroy your house. All right, that's a number one. Number two. All right. Sometimes women get entangled with some kind of woman is the worst thing is the worst thing. Is the worst thing. And sometimes you women affiliated with a certain or some kind of men. You see what I'm saying? It is the worst thing because no, everybody vibrate on a different mental plane, spiritual plane, and everybody vibrate on different astral plane. There are waves coming here. We're right across thousands of waves, ear waves, psychological waves, mental waves, natural waves, spiritual waves, right across. You see what I'm saying? No, sometimes you don't know, but sometimes waves, spirit, and germs have a tendency to attach. And sometimes it can attach for the better, it attach for the worse. You see what I'm saying? And so sometimes you gotta be careful what you carry in to your house when you go outside. You gotta be careful even when you're sending your child out. Alright, for instance, anybody who in a spiritual work, and you see them a lick certain shot, if you are going to send certain blow up on people that have picnic around you, if you're not guard, you picnic them. You see? If you don't know what you're doing, not even bother start. Don't even bother start. Don't start a spiritual war unless you have a spiritual defense. Don't start a spiritual war unless you can defend yourself spiritually. It don't make no sense you start something where you can't finish. Else things are going to come back on you. And if you're evil God and you know guard your house, you got to be careful. So, if a lot of us live in a glass house, careful about the stone where we throw. Alright. Now, number 2. You have certain country and certain place when the man them are plant them weed. You have a lot of guys go around and them, dress the weed and prune the weed and pick the weed, and they would, take out the hermaphrodite, or bury it, or, you find out that they will clip, you see what I'm saying? And keep the weed field in order and good. Now, listen to me now. If one person dressing weed field, according to the laws of how to grow weed and harness the weed properly, and another man, quarter mile long or so, have a set of weed tree, and him now dress and fix and do the appropriate thing to make him weed illegitimate, then the bees are going to take the pollination from female bees and come up here so for your weed limb, your weed tree, and pollinate all of him weed field and mash it up. Right? Now, energy is like this. Energy is like this. Sometimes, look here now, you have some people, when them call your phone, it must be somebody them a talk to you about where them a tear down. Them now call you and talk to you about news, what is going on in XY, and if you watch this or so on. But look here now. Spirit. Words are spirit. Words are life. Words are spirit and words are life. Words is spell. What spell do? Spell do good. Spell do evil. Spell bound you. Spell deliver you. Spell blind you. Spell hurt you. Spell kill you. So look here now. There are different realms of spell. Different degrees of spell. Certain kind of spell that is cast on you. And there are certain kind of tactics, strategy that you can use to repel different kind of spell. You see what I'm saying? Alright. Now, when you have a child and you're sending your child to school, you must, as your child God. May I come back to them. I not talk the Pope, you know. As you carry the child in the world, a mother and a father, you have a right. Your eyes should be opened. You should try a way and a method. Listen. How to execute. You hear me say? What me say? To execute proper energy. To execute a life force or a life source over that child to school. And then you proclaim his return with word, sound, and power. It's gonna be your child for you picking them and nobody nah do it for you. No. When you have a car or a truck, there are ways that you can call or send the right and true energy with your vehicle on the road to guard your vehicle, that your vehicle won't be the destruction and the result of an accident. You have the power to do so. So a lot of you just don't know how. You just don't know how and what to do. No. If you are going to travel to a workplace, if you're a policeman, a son, we are going to join the police force in the army, there are energy you can harness, life force, protection upon them, whether them evil or not. It can work. It can work if them not go out there, go do nothing. That's karma can corrupt upon them. That's other people can harness the element, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, word, sound, and power in the form of a spell and send it back to them. They can live. They can survive. They can live. It is word, sound, and power. I know what you do, I know what you do, and how you do it. No. Again, when a woman carries a child 9 months, the woman or that couple, they go through hell sometimes to have that nice, wonderful little child. You know, breed and carry child for 9 months. If you just left them upside in the place. No. Them are no animal. They are of a special kind. Speak life. Call upon forces. Righteous energy. Upon your woman, your man, your daughter, your son. Speak life. Careful of this. Don't speak death. You have the power to kill your son, kill your daughter, kill your man, kill your woman. You can destroy them with word, sound, and power. And you don't even know it. Many ways to cast a spell. Many ways. You have been casting spell all the days of your life. And you don't even know it. A lot of people out there have been walking with some spell. And I preach, me you know. Me not preach. Me have a little preaching style, but me not preach. Me not preach. My apology. I hope me bring it across too out there still. My apology. But we just got to be smart. And they are ahead of the game. They are ahead of the danger. You see what I'm saying? You have the power. We have the power. You have the power. We have the power. You are God and God is you. You are God and God is you. Him not out there in the sky. No. We are gods. We were created by gods. By the gods. The Anunnaki gods. You see what I'm saying? You got the power. We got the power. No. There are people in India and all over the world can look straight in your eye and cast a spell on you. An evil spell right into your eye. And if you're a woman, it can dry up that milk inside of you in a week or instantly. You have people can cast spell, look right inside of your eye and put a very disease or sickness on you. And if you don't know what you're doing, bro. No, spell casting is like this. Listen to me now. Spell casting is like this. A spell reaches you. If you do not take the necessary precaution with ceremony, whether placing a seal on you and talisman with spiritual power, psalms, hymns, herbs, and apply it to this body, it can have a serious impact on you. Listen to me now. The reason why I said this to you, from the other day, you know, for some reason or the other, me I go down this road. Me don't know why me I go down this road, but me don't know why I'm going down this road. Alright. You have some fish in the Amazon. You see if you're peeing at the Amazon? You have some fish in the Amazon. You have some fish in the Amazon. Look on this. Look. These fish will follow your urine. And these fish will fly right up in your vagina or your penis. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. These fish, the size of this comb, follow your urine and fly right in your penis or right in your vagina. Now, if you're aware, you don't go to the Amazon and pee in the water like that. Because fish will fly inside of you, whether you're a man or you're a woman. I'm saying, no, we gotta be smart. No, a lot of you have business place out there. You know a taxi driver. You know hold position at manager. You understand? Bosses, co-worker. There are energies around you that you must not take lightly. You know if you take it lightly. You see what I say? I mean I talk about no science and what about. Me I talk about spirituality from the beginning of time. People is carrying spells and people are powerful. Sometimes when you have a lot of people around you with bad vibes, and let me tell you, if you are not a strong person, if your willpower and you is not strong, they can easily overcome you 2, 3, or 4, or 10 to 1. You see what I'm saying? No. Everybody have different strength. Everybody have different way of dealing with different things. Now, listen to me now. In the workplace, careful, don't let nobody have access to your food. Follow your dreams. The dreams where you get at night. If you're a smart person, the universe and the gods, because let me tell you something, the gods speak to your spirit, DNA, everything, different waves, electromagnetic, spiritual waves. You see what I'm saying? I know the African alone them have it. No. No. Because we are created by aliens. I know the African alone them powerful. So listen to me. Not because we are African and sometimes we have the bongo spirit pan way. You see me I try to say? We're going to think that we cannot be earth. Yes, we can be earth. But we can detect that earth and we can repel that spell. We can reverse that spell. We can take that spell and we can send your spell less up. Put it back in the earth. Send it over so. Send it down the river. If we smart, I know what you do and how you do it. Sometimes the ancestors are speaking to us. The spirit that inside of you are speaking to you and you not listen. And you will get where the dog get. Where the dog get? F-U-C-K. No. Sometime the church, religion, cast a spell upon uno. What religion do? Religion destroy you know. And F-U-C-K uno for the rest of your life. Sometimes religion work for some of uno. Sometimes uno have to step out of the church. Come out. Sin is somebody's last name from the Middle East. You hear me? You no kill 1,000, you no kill 100. And the man them will kill 1,000, million, and 100. Nobody bless like them. Sex tight pum pum, get richer, drive flashy car, and no judgment no come upon them. Don't make nobody preach and tell you how you lost. And how you sinful. Sin as my last name. Sin war. Sin. The Anunnaki them did name Sin. One of the Anunnaki brother named Sin. Sin girl. One of the gods who create human being. Never let people think that you are vulnerable. And never make people call you poor thing. And pass no farmer little slur. Don't let them call you Gentile. Gentile mean you're a nigger. We'll give you a story about the Gentile now. When the Roman Empire started to expand like nowadays United States of America, they can conquer majority of Europe and they go in Africa because the army was so big that they need food, meat, and money. So everywhere they go, they slaves, murder, capture nations and people, take away their libraries, take away anything like literature to elevate the nation, the spiritual writing, the books of the Bible, where them remix and give it. Those are what the Roman Empire go around the world and thief, murder people, shove up spear in a woman vagina, cut out woman vagina, cut out them pum pum, them P-U-S-S-Y area one call it, cut off them throat, and at the same time they were having sex and grinding, winding and pushing all kind of thing in a them one another for fun, for ecstasy, ecstasy, in order and them get those spiritual literature, put it together, take you 3,500 miles from Africa to Rome, revise it, and it turn the Bible when nowadays church have a read. It is not true. 3/4 of the things them is not true. The great book of Ramadash is there, sir. Ramadash. Where there? Hey. Genesis come from one book named the Great Book of Ramadash. Revelation come from Babylon. It means when the magician in Babylon usually read the stars in the sky, and these magicians understand the zodiac. Me don't understand it. That part hard. I can't catch that part. I mean, I reach that level yet. Now, these magicians understand the signs of the zodiac. And, you know, the different period, we overlap the other period, and they know how to read the stars in Babylon and the sign. These are what them take and put in a revelation, the Roman Empire, and use it and write Revelation. And where them also went in the ancient world, in ancient Egypt, when Alexander the Great, before Alexander the Great born, Alexander the Great mother, Philip in the Bible, in the Acts where the Bible tell about, Philip is the father of Alexander the Great. In Greece, you understand, many islands, Sparta, Greece and the many islands. Alexander the Great, tutor, which was, I believe, is it Omar? No, I don't want to tell a lie. Or Socrates, one of them, went to Egypt. They spent 15 to 25 years at the Egyptian feet, where they would learn the Egyptian mystery and different things, like to be a lawyer, a doctor, and they would leave Egypt with their masters, and they would leave Egypt with their degree. Then they went back to Greece, and they informed the leaders all around the world about this massive and astonished and splendid civilization. Just as every civilization formed upon water fountains and rivers, because water brings forth life. And so, when they went to Egypt, and they were astonished at the wonder of the ancient world, they could not believe. They could not believe what they saw. You know? But the great pyramids that wasn't built even by the Egyptians anyway, they were pyramids were built by the Atlanteans that scatter all over the world. Teaches other people. The Atlantean people all over the world. After the flood and before the flood, they were trading from Mu to America in the Amazon, North America, Atlantis to America, Atlantis to the Amazon, from the Amazon to Mu, from the Mu to Peru, Colombia, all over the place. 13 to 14, 15,000 years ago, there were a massive trade. Civilization was rich all over the Caribbean, North and South America, to Mu, before Mu and Atlantis sank after the Noah flood. You see what I'm saying? No. Back to energy. No, we are this is a world of mystery. Before Alexander the Great born, the magician are the wise men that consult every presidential department. England, the White House, and you have them too, and see I got it have one in Capo. Wise men are Obeahman, are magician. Them all work with the leaders of the world, because I have a book here, John D. Book of Mystery. The wise men consult extraterrestrial. Them no consult no God. a poor people and poor Muslim get God thing and other thing. And it messed up. It FUCK them mind. And make turn each other against each other like puss and dog. Because they do not have a mature will. And know that they are God and God is them. So you have the peasants right around the world who will just take control by a spell. The religious spell that it speak into them mind, in them heart and soul, and it capture them like a cancer. And them start to war and fight and chop up. You go witness against 70 against Muslim, Muslim against Christian, Christian against Jews. It's a powder keg. Not no go so. Powder keg. Not no go so. It's garbage. Religious garbage. You see what I'm saying? Upon us as a people, upon us as a nation, and them going around and telling you how the man them, the 33-degree them from Africa, in real life, the Pope put it in the Bible, man, King James and 47 scholars, oh, they are a man of God. They are this, that. What am I doing with 5 miles of library in the archive of the Vatican? Where get so much literature from? The Pope, them not write. Them not write book, them not write. Where them get 5 miles of literature from? In the Vatican archive. Artifacts, ancient aliens, gold, silver, diamond, and all over the world. And flying saucer, ancient invent. What them are do with it? Them have a reason. They want to confiscate it from the people. They don't want us to know where we were in history. That is why they are doing what they're doing. Vampirism, evil, and people's diamond, gold, silver, wealth. Them go further. Them take your life, your blood, them sacrifice you, them kill you, cut you, murder you, feed your babies to the dog. You see what I'm saying? Right, foolishness. And I tell you about the Bible remix our own African history. The Gentile. You know who was a Gentile? The Gentile were the black people that was living in Rome at the time. Before Rome, before the birth of the Roman Empire began. Before the birth, before white people come to Rome and Greece, black people did that all over. People of melanin. Before Jacob, which name was Jacob, Y-A-K-U-B, Jacob. Jacob started to leave plan of how to manifest and bring forth the white race. Jacob. There was no J in the in Latin. There is no J in Latin. There was no J in the Latin word. There is no J in Latin. Latin Vulgate. No J. Where's it? There's no J. Come on, no, not that one. There is no J in the Latin alphabet. No J. There's no J. No J. There is no J. It looked like J, but there was no J in the Latin. No J. So therefore, that was why Jesus named Yeshua And Jacob was Jacob, the father of all the nation. No. We must be wise. The good book says, as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Though it was remixed and it was placed to divide and conquer, it was remixed by vampires, bloodsuckers, murderers, the descendants of many different bloodlines of Anunnaki come together, and the manifestation of the vampires, are those from a mixture of different generations of the Anunnaki gods, the Elohims and the Elohims and the Elions, the mighty sky people who come down from the Palladian star system that came to earth, and other Palladian, other aliens, extraterrestrial, that was here before, and have everybody in the earth like a cub of guinea pigs. Guinea pigs inventing all different kind of religious story, and people are still in the past, illiterate, have no history, read nothing, have no clue, no knowledge of what is going on around the world. They don't know it. You can't blame them. You can't bash them neither, you know. Them don't know better. They can't do better. If you don't know better, oh, you are going to do better. If you not, can't blame them. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. Can't blame them. So, if they have been preaching and telling people, say, all right, a cow is a god, or a dog is a god, I mean, it's their culture. The word culture derived from the word agriculture. You know, so people believe different things, you know, but when people take it to another level and started to kill the Christians, and Christians started to kill Muslims, and Muslims started to kill Jews, and Jews started to kill Christians, and they started to kill the Buddhists, and the Buddhists started to kill the yogi. Come on, makes no sense. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. There's no God inside of that. No. Makes no sense. So, bad vibes, spirit, entity, unwanted atmosphere in the realm of day-to-day life, in different regions and degrees, areas, different diaspora, and different hemisphere, inner hemisphere, outer hemisphere. You can come back and carry those demons, those spirits, energy on your family. You got to be careful what you do. No, if a snake sting you, you need to get the antibody, the snake antivenom. The same venom would dilute out, you know, by specialists who knows what to do, and they would put it back in you. The same thing. The AIDS virus, when they make the AIDS virus and send it to Africa, they have a cure. The system, the vampires have a cure. The vampires have a cure. The COVID-19 just the same. All of these man-made disease that was created to kill a certain people, to wipe out a certain population, to ethnic cleansing a certain region and a certain kind of, they have what it takes to heal. They have the healing, they have the antidote to get it better. Brother, we are an enemy. This is an enemy to others. Why? I don't know. One of the time I was planning to go pink. One of the time I was planning to go blue, literally get some blue paint and paint everywhere for me, blue. And might be, I was wondering if I could get along more better. I always love the color blue, for some reason. No. We have to be careful. When you have a business place out there, have to be careful. You have to create elixir, certain energy. Wash your door angle. Be careful about the money where you take. If you're a taxi driver, you need to clean your car. You're a taxi driver, you need to sanctify and clean that car against energy. Notice, if you're taking a killer or a murderer in your house, them have this thing about them, gun talk. Gun thing. It's a certain kind of energy if you are involved. And people send spell off of you. Careful about who you carry in your house. People can do wickedness and spell. Agent. Mashkin hole coming after them. Phantom coming after them. Being from above coming after them. Being from below coming after them. Phantom riding them. And be careful when them coming at your presence. You understand? Because of the evil where them do. And people, skilled people, command back the elements. The phantom from below, the phantom from above. And command planetary elements to kill them and to hurt them. You have to be sensitive enough to kick them out. Kick them out because of them action. No make them come in at your place. And make the evil follow them by you, pick them or by you. Kick them out, get rid of them. Some people you have to get rid of them. Clean out the place, sweep them out, wash them out, run them where make them go out. Because of the deeds where them do. Make them go out, they go face where them do. Or if you're helping them from a far way. Sometimes, if you find any object in your yard, sometimes if you doubt it, you light a fire. Light a fire under one tree. Put the object 8 or 6 feet high with a cord. Then when you light that fire, you tie the object. Then you go send down the object into the fire. Certain things you must not open. Certain things you must not open. Certain buckle, don't open it. Certain parcel, don't open it. Careful of your shoes where you left at your workplace. Careful of your shoes you left at your workplace. My friend give me a story. My friend them tell me a story. There was a certain woman working at a certain place and could not find her shoes. Certain government place in a town could not find her shoes. Then she have to walk in the building. And it wasn't appropriate, and she know that a supervisor would say where your shoes is. She take off her shoes and she can't find the shoes. The woman, after the nut beside the young man, was going back to Portmore for the shoes. And when the woman going to Portmore, the car went into an accident. The woman went to Portmore with no shoes, and the shoes where she can't find. When the woman crash and are dead, the shoes fly back into the car with the woman. The woman will tell me the story is a Christian woman. And him not beg nobody nothing and human. Nah lie. Nah lie. Careful. America, Canada, England, Haiti, Bahamas, Grand Cayman, Kingston, Linseed, St. Catherine. Be careful. Different folks for different strokes. You see what I'm saying? A little car can carry 1,000 cement to Montego Bay. But it's going to make hundreds of trips. You understand? That's why them have the truck to carry it. We make for the purpose to carry it. I know what you do or how you do it. Defend yourself. Be smart. Don't make them kill you. Things are in the here every day. It is there for you. But what you going to do? Learn how to defend yourself. Learn how to shed one eye and open one eye. Learn how to lay down like your junk and listen to them. You see what I'm saying? Get smart. Get smart is not about eating and drinking and having sex and having fun. Listen to the small voice inside here. We're born with you. The small voice inside here. Where the Anunnaki them. We have the record. Your Akashic record. The Anunnaki them. We have the book with your name in there. Your Akashic record. Them give you a spirit. And no found in our here. If you hear that little spirit, me not talk about no one God in heaven now. That's the Pope hypothesis. Me talk about the Anunnaki. Be careful. Be smart. Be wise. Careful what you eat. What you drink. No make them rub your head sometimes. You see what I'm saying? I have some people drop some word. Some little grudgeful talk. Your antenna fi up. Sometimes you know have to cuss back toe to toe with them. You don't cuss quarrel. Sometimes no make them know where you are. Cut them off. Eliminate them. Cut them off. Eliminate them. Things is not what it is today. You know good. Be careful who do business for you. Be careful who do business for you. Be careful who do a business for you. Carefully friend them when you keep. Sometimes you don't sleep with them inside the bed and them are enemy. Sleep with them inside the bed. Sometimes in the church them are enemy. Sometimes when you believe are your friend, are your enemy, and sometimes you believe are your enemy, are your friend. Careful. 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 All right, this is what I got to say to you. Be careful.